Hey, this is Matt Rudak with Matt Rudak Group at Arc Realty, and this is Market Movers. So I've been in real estate 4 years now. I work with a lot of families, but recently we've picked up a lot of investors. So we help investors, flippers, people who will, rent houses and hold them for a long amount of time, especially from out of state. So we've been working with literally any kind of clients in the last couple of months now. The approach to help my clients is really simple. I like to meet with all of them in person, just hear out their needs and trying to help them really succeed, and trying to set up a plan that will really work within their timelines, within their needs. At the end of the day, to me, it's not about selling a house. It's about those folks being happy, and they need to feel fulfilled, absolutely fulfilled, to know that we have done the best job for them. At the end of the day, we are there to help them. This is not our success. This is their success. So as long as I, start with them, knowing that I'm helping them, not myself, everything else is just easy. But no, definitely, I put my clients' needs first, and I try to adjust every single client just to the way that they want to work. I think the approach is different for buyers and sellers. As a buyer, they want to make sure that it is a good investment. They want to make sure that the property value will go up in the years to come. With sellers, I mean, they're looking at, taking the most cash into their pocket at closing. So I think the drive for both of those clients is a little bit different. We have all forms of communication. I'm a personal sale kind of a guy. I like to call my people. I'm not the best at texting. I want to hear my clients on the phone. With texting, a lot of things can go wrong. My assistant communicates with my clients via email, but I always communicate with my cell phone. I always want to be available for all of them at any time that they might need me. So yeah, definitely direct contact is very crucial. I do like to sit down at a table and share a meal with a lot of my clients. So that's also another thing. As long as we're personable with them, that's all I'm trying to do. The reason I got into real estate actually was I had a really difficult purchase of my very first home here in Trussville in town. So communication was one of the biggest things, and my realtor maybe wasn't the best at communicating with me. So I felt like I was kind of left out, that nobody was holding my hand throughout the process. So because of that, I think that, gave me an opportunity to experience it from what bad communication is like. So therefore, we turned it around and we want to provide the best communication. Our clients need to feel supported. They need to know we're there for them every step of the way. Don't get me wrong, we get asked silly questions all the time, but this is something I do every day. They don't. They do it once every couple of years. So that's why we're there. We are there. I call myself their real estate advisor. I will give them my advice. They will make the decision at the end of the day. But communication is number one for all of them, but especially for me as well. Successful transaction to me, as long as my clients are happy at the closing table with smiles on their faces, and if it feels like we can go and share a meal in the next week or two to celebrate their success, that's a successful transaction. It's not about the commission. It's not about that. That doesn't matter at the end of the day. What we want to do is help people. We want them to be happy. We want them to be so happy that they will refer more business to us. So, successful transaction is basically how does my client feel at the end of the day? I stay informed about all the trends and changes. I'm part of a lot of masterminds groups and little small groups in town as well. So I like to put myself in different groups, not just be with one group, because I want to learn from everybody. That's the one thing about me. I want to keep learning. If I'm in real estate 40 years, I want to keep learning because, the market keeps changing. Things keep changing. Right now, social media is a big deal. So I'm still learning about that every day. We want to implement new things all the time. So just being a part of many groups, which can be difficult because I probably have a meeting once every day with a completely different group. But I'm thankful for those guys. Thankful to collaborate with them, and definitely tell them some of my ideas and then learn from their ideas. So yeah, just being involved in the local groups is definitely crucial. Marketing strategy, that's very important for us. We do have a bunch of things in our team that we are just so proud of. We have a large pool of buyers and sellers all throughout the US. And that's mainly because I do travel a lot and I go to real estate conventions. I meet a lot of people. I collaborate with other agents. So we have a lot of referral agreements from somebody from each state. So I always want to make sure we shoot out a newsletter to all of my people about every single property that comes in the market, whether it's $50,000 property or $5 million property. We treat all the properties the same. There is no difference. Again, it's not about how much we can make or how much we can sell it for. We want to take care of our clients. We want to give them our best technology. We want to enhance their property to the best of our abilities. So We always do a video. We always do great photographs. We always make sure that we can put the property out to the maximum amount of people that there are. So I think that's the most important part. We just want it in front of as many people as we can, no matter how it's done. We just want people to look at it. In-person video tours are a big deal right now. People want to, they don't want to just see the photographs. They want to feel how the house kind of walks itself. So we are currently working on getting those things started on some of our listings that are coming soon right now. We just want, since we have a huge pool of buyers from out of state, they can't come here and look at the house. I will do video tours when I'm there with my phone, but we want them to get the best experience. So, we invest in a lot of marketing materials, and video tours is definitely up there on the list. Social media is big right now. So we're still learning. I don't think we'll ever stop learning about social media because there's so many new things coming out. So we're doing our best at keeping up with it. There's a lot of things in the works right now, how we want to approach certain things, but we definitely just want to be in front of people. We want to remind people, hey, we're here to help you here. We're always here for you. We're approachable. We're human beings. We don't want to sell. We just want to help you. And that's my biggest approach. And when it comes to real estate, we just want to help you out. We want to serve you. It's not about us. It's about you. So we will throw the best marketing material in front of you, whether that's through social media, mailers, or whatever it can be. So I have a special strategy when it comes to listing pricing. Some people like it. Some people don't. I will always shoot for a slightly lower price. I will never want the property to be overpriced. I actually am not a biggest fan of other real estate professionals who go in there and say, you're going to get this much money for it. And then they already know looking at comps, they're not going to get it. There's no point doing that. Yeah, great. You got the listing. Listing's going to go stale. You're going to ask for 7 price reductions. That misses the whole point. That's why so many people have a bad experience with their past realtor. So what we do in our team is we go in there and we make sure that we can price the property not at the highest value, but slightly lower to allow more people to come in the door. And then, our strategy is to get those people fighting for it. So we want people to write in offers. We always want multiple offers. But my biggest thing is when I walk into listing appointment is I ask my sellers a big question. Would you like for me to list the property or would you like for me to sell it? When I ask them that question, they all kind of look at me different. They're like, well, we want you to sell it. So, we want to sell it quick. The property should not sit there. So we go a little lower. We want a lot more people. We want a lot more traffic. We want to be attractive to everybody. So we go lower, and then we usually have a bidding war even now, or in the market that was not created for bidding wars. So it's been working for us. So we're going to continue doing so. Again, the biggest thing is communication. No matter what happens, I have to communicate it. We will always be honest, always. Honesty and communication is literally the number one thing in our team that we are proud about. Even the worst news we just have to tell them. And at the end of the day, if we can control something, that's fine. That house wasn't meant to be, or that contract was not meant to be. We will find another one. So now being honest with our clients is number one, no matter how bad the news are. And then we are fast to communicate. We want to jump on and communicate it fast so we can change our approach to certain things. If it's a listing that the contract didn't work out, we might have to change our marketing strategy. If it's a buyer, we need to start looking elsewhere, and that's completely fine. If it's not for you, it's not for you, and the house that is for you is still waiting out there. So we don't stress about those things. We just want to make sure our clients are fully protected from the bad stuff that that happens in real estate all the time. But no, honesty and communication, that's number one for us. Oh, I love negotiations. I love talking to people. I'm a people's person. I literally call every single agent, every single offer that comes in, every single offer that I submit, although it's on paper, I will walk them through the whole thing over the phone. I hate to say it again, but I see a lot of agents, wanting to do a certain thing because that's their agenda. I hate doing that. It's not my house. I am just their advisor. So at the end of the day, if I put my clients first, my clients' needs first, I know their bottom line, what they can do. That's just what we go for. And again, if it doesn't work, then that house just wasn't meant to be for them. But no, I'm a people's person. I will meet with agents over lunch or something, even to negotiate if it's a big deal. I don't mind doing that at all. Yeah, I just love talking to people. I will walk people through the whole negotiation process with me. I definitely want my clients to be involved or make them feel like they're involved, because at the end of the day, negotiation is kind of what drives me to do this. It's actually the most exciting part. Sometimes it's very stressful, but I wake up every day to negotiate.